Infinix has just introduced the entire Note 40 series. This series includes 4 members, so let me start with the most basic ones, which are Infinix Note 40 and Infinix Note 40 Pro 4G. These models share a 6.78-inch display with AMOLED technology and Full HD Plus resolution, with a peak brightness of 1300 nits and 120 Hz in its refresh rate. The base model has a flat screen, but the Pro model goes up a notch by having a curved screen that is a bit more attractive. In both cases, they come with in-display fingerprint reader. Another novelty of these models is in terms of design, as we will find straight frames, a considerably attractive back cover, but the most interesting thing is the light ring inside the camera module, which will serve not only to take pictures of portraits, but also to alert you of some notifications, as emulating what happened with the LED notifications many years ago. In the photographic section, they are not going to stand out too much. Both models have a 108 megapixel camera on their main sensor, but the Pro model has optical stabilization. The rest of the cameras are useless in both cases. Although in the base model, one of these useless cameras says it is for artificial intelligence, but either way, none of these cameras are going to be relevant. For selfies, we will find 32 megapixels, and in this case, both devices come with the Helio G99 Ultimate processor, a special edition of MediaTek's processor with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. The battery is 5000 milliamps, and we are going to find 45 watts of charge for the base edition and 70 watts of charge for the Pro edition. They also come with 20 watts of wireless charging in both cases, and this I think may become its most remarkable point, because even the simplest model is already going to have this feature. And the most surprising thing will be its price. The base model, that is Infinix Note 40, has a global price of $199, but remember that the prices here are not the same as over there. On the other hand, the Pro 4G model has a globally announced price of $259, and it is definitely a super attractive price, and its global availability will start from the 19th of March, that is, from today. But remember that there are more members in this series, so let's go now with the Editions 5G. We are talking about the Infinix Note 40 Pro 5G and the Infinix Note 40 Pro Plus 5G. The screen will be 6.78 inches AMOLED with a 3D curve, Full HD Plus resolution, 1300 nits of peak brightness and 120 Hz in its refresh rate, fingerprint reader inside the screen and protected with Gorilla Glass. In this sense, they have a screen very similar or practically the same as the Infinix Note 40 Pro. In fact, they also integrate the light ring in the camera module, but in this case, their designs look a bit sleeker. They also come with stereo sound by JBL. In both cases, the main camera will be 108 megapixels with optical stabilization, and the other 2 cameras will be unnecessary, totally useless. With this, Infinix confirms that it is not very interested in giving more versatility in the photographic system. It simply places a very good main camera, but forgets about the rest of the cameras. Although these devices have the ability to record video in 2K, then they can get to offer something attractive in this regard. The front camera is also 32 megapixels, and in this case they come with the MediaTek Dimensity 7020 processor. The Pro 5G model has 8 GB of RAM, while the Pro Plus 5G model has 12 GB of RAM. As for storage, they have 256 GB expandable via micro SD cards. The Pro Plus 5G model has a 5000 milliamp battery with support for 45 watt charging, and again in both cases 20 watt wireless charging. As you can see, they are very similar devices throughout the series, only with a few differences. The Infinix Note 40 Pro 5G has a globally announced price of $289. On screen, you see the reference price in other currencies, while the Pro Plus model is priced at $309, and again on screen you see the reference price in other currencies. Surely it won't take long for Infinix to launch these devices regionally, because this announcement has been for the whole world.